What is good, everybody? So today we're going to be talking a little bit about the upcoming, well, kind of upcoming. It's kind of in the far future, I guess. Jordan 11 release. So before we get started, I want to say that thank you guys for supporting my channel and everything. I would love it if we can get 10 likes on this video. Please like if you're new to this channel and you like my content. Go check out some of my other videos and make sure to subscribe. But as far as the content of this video, we are going to be talking, like I said, about an upcoming Jordan 11 release. So as many of you may know, the most iconic Jordan silhouette of all time is the Jordan 1. After that, I'm not sure about iconic, probably iconic, but also popular would have to be the Jordan 11. Now, this was one of Jordan's favorite sneakers that he had, the Jordan 11. He wore them a lot, and some of the most iconic ones were the Bred 11s and the Concord 11s, which I'm sure you guys probably know people who have or have seen people wearing them at your school or whatever. But so basically, the Jordan 11 is a very, very popular sneaker. It was really, really popular probably like 2 years ago or something, even more so than now, even though it is very popular still. But it's very recognizable, very comfortable, kind of a unique sneaker that everybody likes, the Jordan 11. And personally, I love Jordan 11s, and for a while there, I was considering getting some Breds or Concord 11s, but I did not end up getting them because the problem is that, like so many sneakers, I love the silhouette so much, but I just don't think that I could rock it very well. But maybe sometime in the future, I will get some. You guys may know, for the past few years, every holiday, every Christmas break, or late December, Jordan Brand releases a new colorway of the Jordan 11, and often it has been a retro of an old colorway, but this year that is not what is going to happen, even though a lot of people were hoping that we could see the Cool Grays retro this year or the Columbia, the Legend Blues retro this year, and I was kind of hoping we would see the Space Jams retro this year. But that is not going to happen. At least I'll get into that more later in the video. So up here on the screen, I will put up the Jordan 11 that we are getting, and this is I'm pretty sure that this is pretty solid that we're going to be getting this one. It's not like a mock-up or anything. This is official photos, and basically it's kind of like the Space Jams. A lot of people were very, very disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not disappointed. I actually quite like these. I wish that we were getting the Space Jam retro because I do like the Space Jams a lot, and they're quite expensive new. And Space Jam is my favorite, or one of my favorite movies of all time. But it looks like that's not what we're getting. We're getting a very slight variation on it. Um, Going through the sneaker a little bit, it's just your typical Jordan 11 silhouette. It has a very icy clear sole in this case, completely clear, not blue or anything. Then it has that foam or whatever midsole. Moving up to the upper, we have that patent leather. That's the really shiny leather. You find that on all Jordan 11s, well, almost all Jordan 11s, and a couple of Jordan ones like the Fearless ones. Going up farther up the upper, you have that really, really thick fabric material, and it's very, very padded. On the inside, it's really smooth, and I'm not sure what it is. I think it's nylon sock liner. And you have a shiny Jumpman towards the back. I think it's going to be kind of like a plastic. I don't think it would be metal, but kind of a plastic silver Jumpman. And then on the eyelets, you have Jordan written out. Now, a lot of people are hating on the sneaker because of the Jordan written out on the eyelets. I agree. I think that that's not the best. I would not have put that on the sneaker, but I do not think that it ruins the sneaker. It does not make or break the sneaker, whether it says Jordan like that. It's not my favorite, but with that said, it doesn't ruin the sneaker, like I said. The main difference here between this and the Space Jam 11s is that Jordan written out there, and the Jumpman on the back, on the heel, is actually silver, not blue. The Jumpman on the Space Jam 11s, if I am not wrong, is blue. And as well as the outsole that I said is clear on this one is kind of, it's still icy, but it's a little bit bluish on the Jordan 11 Space Jams. So overall, I'm really not disappointed with the sneaker. I think that If people were hyping it up a little bit more, I would definitely consider going for it for myself. I hate to say it, but yes, I am swayed by what other people like, a little bit at least. But if it's just going to be one of those forgotten 11s that's just kind of not really liked by anybody, the retail price is already quite a bit. So I would rather spend my money towards a Jordan 11 that I like more and other people like more and is more recognized. As weird as that may sound, that I'm kind of like buying into hype and whatever, it is a little bit true that, you know, it feels less special to you in some ways, to some degree, than if other people are, you know, recognize your shoe and they're like, oh, okay, you got those, that's pretty cool. So this sneaker is, it's not looking to be too popular. I think, well, it's definitely going to sell out, first of all. I think that it's not going to be, the resale prices aren't going to be very great. I think it's going to be going for kind of close to retail, but I think with time it'll definitely go up. I think this is going to be it's not the kind of sneaker that you want to hold because you'd have to hold it for like, I don't know, a year or two to make maybe $100. But with time, I think that this will go up in price. It's a pretty, very, very, very wearable sneaker colorway. The silhouette is once again one of the most popular Jordan silhouettes. I could see myself getting these if they were cheaper. But yeah, it's kind of bland. I don't think that a lot of people who are hardcore into sneakers will be spending their money on these because I think that they would rather spend them towards more classic colorways and such rather than a non-retro colorway. Now, I mentioned before that we are not going to be getting any of the other retros. I have heard rumors that we are going to actually be getting the cool gray 11s. I'll put a picture of those up on the screen there. And I think that Jordan Brand probably was hearing everybody saying like, we want the cool grays, we want the cool grays again. I believe the last release of the cool grays was 2015, if I'm not mistaken. People really want them to release again. Honestly, I am not a fan of the cool grays. My favorite 11s have to be the Concords, then the Brez, and the Space Jams, then the Legend Blues in that order. And then other Jordan 11s like the Win Like 96s and the other Win Like, I think it's Win Like 92. I might be mistaken, but they're not my favorite. The Win Like 92 basically looks like the Concord, but kind of like a cheap blue colorway of it, and it's kind of weird. I don't really vibe with them at all. So those are the four Jordan 11s that I like right as of now, and consequently, I do actually kind of like these because they do look like the Space Jam, but I don't like to have something as a replacement for another sneaker that I like more. That's just kind of something that will make the sneaker less special to me. But going back onto topic, so the cool gray 11s are rumored to release. I'm not sure whether whether they're rumored to release in holiday time or some other time this year. Uh, I think that it's very likely that we will see two Jordan 11 releases this year. Probably one will be before holiday time and one will be during holiday time. But I could be mistaken. We only have like 6 months left in the year, so that's not a lot of time for them to release them. And by now we might have production photos and everything like that if they were going to release before that. But other than that, we do have a couple Jordan 11 lows releasing this year. Jordan 11 lows look really bad. They're probably one of my least favorite sneakers manufactured by Jordan Brand. Other than like Team Jordans and whatever, we're not going to get into those. If you know, you know. But Jordan 11 lows really don't look good. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. But that's everything I have for you guys about these Jordan 11s that might release. Basically, I'm kind of actually excited for those. Like I said, I probably won't spend my money on them, but I might. We'll see. And let me know your thoughts on them. Do you think you'll go for them? Do you think that they're a good colorway? Do you think they're kind of trash? In the comment section below, just kind of let me know what your thoughts are. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. We out.